down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And Okoro throws it down.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Shot from the top of the key. Intense shot. Mobley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Conley outside. It's good from long range.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Here is Conley. Outside, Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Here's Conley. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Outside, Edwards. Shot clock at 5 and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Garland dishes to Allen. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Fires the 3. Edwards can't hit.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Mobley kicks to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Edwards passes to Towns. And stolen by Mobley. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Moving it up. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Gobert. Hefty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Mobley at the elbow. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Conley gets the bucket.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself.
Garland, no good. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The drive by Mitchell. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. Finished off the break. 10 points for Mike Conley.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Here's Allen. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Minnesota. He got... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at small forward. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota leading by 9. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. The 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Conley into the lane. Dishes it to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. The 3 from Garland. Minnesota with the rebound. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Conley kicks to Towns. Driving in. Outside Edwards. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Allen, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 8. Bounds down low. Gobert with a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Gobert's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. Feeds it to Lopez. Out to Wade. The pass to LeVert. And there's the drive. Knocked loose. Rubio, the pass to Wade. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Pass to Osman. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Cleveland. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Noel. And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Lopez kicks to Wade. Over Anderson. Lopez finds Wade. 3-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Noel. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Trains the 3-pointer. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crosses over. Reed. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
It's picked off. Ball stolen. Here's the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And thank you, David.
21. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Timberwolves.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Noel. Passes it to Reid. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. A second chance effort.
An effective defender. Lopez is very good at contesting shots without fouling shooters.
Anderson passes to Noel. Takes a 3. Out left to the wing. Prince outside. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's LeVert missing. Minnesota leading by 21 to the inside. Alexander Walker. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Alexander Walker's got 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come,
3 points.
he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Anderson after Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Prince outside. Minnesota working with the new shot clock. Anderson passes to Noel. Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
You want to take all the defense fans? We're looking for the...
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Minnesota with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Reed gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 for three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Prince misses. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. From deep. And that one's good. Osman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Levert defending. Prince wide open. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Fires for three. They get it back. Allen, that's good. He's got 8.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Ricky Rubio. Gobert, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
For the Cavaliers, Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Mitchell in for Karis LeVert. Mobley a screen on Conley. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from three-point range. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The 3 from Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timberwolves leading by 16. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
To the left wing. Clock at 6. Gobert the screen. Towns wide open. The 19-footer is on the money. Towns has got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Okoro shot is off. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Towns a screen on Mitchell. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Makes it off the glass.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And there it is for him. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers trail by 20, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Cavaliers ball.
Mitchell wide open. No good on the quick 3. Timberwolves leading by 20. Edwards finds Conley, and he's way off from outside. Now here's Okoro. Edwards defending. Offensive rebound. The pass to Okoro. It's stolen by Edwards. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McDaniels. An absolute bomb from three-point range. McDaniels got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And it's Mitchell missing. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. McDaniels finds Conley. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Towns dishes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Over in the corner, Conley. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Stolen by Conley. Pass to McDaniels. From past the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Looking to end the run. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Back to Edwards. Stolen by Garland.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. Conley kicks to Towns. Puts up a 3. Stolen by Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
For the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Conley.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Spins. From the arc. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Edwards kicks to Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Now here's Tatum over Gobert. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Horford against Towns. For 3. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's Tatum. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Outside McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
And Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Now here's Smart. Back to Tatum. Off target at the rim. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Brown. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Smart passes to Brown. Minnesota with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. Misses the layup. And stolen by Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. The kick out to Conley. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Boston calls timeout.
Give him a hand, fans. That was the Jabberwocky.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The drive by Smart. Looking to end the drought. Brown can't hit. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Tatum against McDaniels. The shake. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brown. And Edwards, here we go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Tatum, shot is good.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Tatum passes to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Second chance effort, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Towns on a screen. From deep, Conley. And it's Towns penetrating, goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Now, this is what separates Karl Anthony Towns from other players his size. That quick first step to get to the drive game.
Tatum passes to Brown. Inside, here's Smart. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Conley finds Edwards. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford, and it's Smart in at point guard. Now here's Towns. Outside Edwards. From deep, back to Gobert. Stolen. Smart with the ball. Here's Brown. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
For 3, Conley. They get it back. Right side, McDaniels. Back to Gobert. That one goes. Count it. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's Smart. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Tatum with it. Towns covering. Horford for 3. And he buries his first look. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused, you have to be disciplined, and most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Towns, a screen on Brown to the inside. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. 4-3. Horford pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Rebound Minnesota. side, Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Brown. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Anderson with a screen. Back to Alexander Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Tatum passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
The Celtics making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Now here's Reed. Here's Prince. Pure from three-point range. Prince has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brown inside. It's good. Brown's got 8 here in this quarter.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. And we're through the first half of play here in
30, the Boston Celtics, 25. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Prince down low. He's covered by Gallinari. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line.
Good on both. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Williams with the screen. Tatum passes to Williams. Oh, and Reed with a block. Pass to Anderson. Back to Noel. Anderson with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Noel. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And here's Brogdon. That shot off. Nice D from Reed. Here's Prince, hounded by Tatum. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed has to Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Reed, a screen on Tatum. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Tatum with the drive. Oh, and Reed with a block. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Tatum way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Tatum's got 11 points. Here's Noel. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Tatum. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Kicks it out to Smart.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Horford outside. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Towns a screen on Brown. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance. 11 points in the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Tatum. Now here's Smart. Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. To the paint. Brown inside, guarded by Edwards. Brown can't hit. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. And here's Edwards outside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
On the drive, Smart, and he dunks it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Horford. Here's Cornette. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 7. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics, Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Al Horford out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot.
You know, if you give him the opportunity, Al Horford will seek contact. He wants to get to the line.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw is good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. From deep, Conley connects from downtown.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Tatum from long range. That one no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. From deep three-point range. Pass to Towns. From deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
Here's Cornett. Doesn't go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. From deep three-point range. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Boston's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Tatum from long range. Here's Gallinari. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection point. Towns really improving on the defensive end.
McDaniels finds Gobert. McDaniels against Tatum. From deep three-point range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. From deep, Conley. The rebound, Celtics. To end the run, and Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
Three-pointer. And Edwards, good for 3. Edwards has got 19 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Down low. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Horford. And here's Gallinari. On the wing, Tatum. Here's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Conley. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to Horford. Going inside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels from long range. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Williams is checked in for Horford.
Williams.
Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and so Towns nails them both.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
There's Tatum with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Towns has got room. That one's wide left. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Tatum. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Here's Horford. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
From deep. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got 5.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Okoro with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but great. He shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Now, Cleveland moving it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. And Smart now atop the key. There's the drive. There's Williams. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Allen in the post, guarded by Tatum.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And the shot goes in.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Second shot opportunity. Here's Okoro. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Smart.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Yep, it counts. Garland's got 7.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Stolen by Mitchell. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Hits it from 3-point range. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Brown kicks to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. There's the pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Stolen by Garland. Stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. 36 seconds left in the first. Driving to the basket. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Mobley outside. Takes the three. Knocks it loose. Garland kicks to Okoro. Feeds to Mobley. And Tatum pulls it down. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Long range from the inbound. The long distance three is buried. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside Garland. Gets it off.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, I don't know what you're taking.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then there's Horford. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Fans, please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers Houston team. Attention fans.
Celtics trail by 4.
For the cutest dance team in the NBA, your Cleveland Cavs Mini.
Pass to Cornette. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Tatum with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Rigid for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
5 to shoot. Mobley. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Here's Cornette. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mobley against Brown. This one for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers leading. He kicks to Rubio. Passes to Mitchell. The trade. It doesn't go for him. The Celtics go the other way with it. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know what to do. We're coming in, fans. It's your Cleveland Cavaliers.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Mobley outside. Mitchell trying to free himself. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got 9 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Three-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brown outside. Here's Cornette. Plays it up and banks it in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And there's the pass to Mobley.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
To the wing on the left. Horford finds Smart. Brown with a screen on Garland. Smart passes to Cornette. On the wing, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland with the bucket. And it's 9 points for Darius Garland.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
Tatum no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. To end the run, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
With the score, your Cavaliers 32, the Celtics 24.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Here he goes.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
Did he took off? I was not expecting that. Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Stolen by Allen. Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Smart. Mitchell passes to Allen. Garland kicks to Okoro. They get a hand on it.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I mean, there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Inside, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Mitchell finds Mobley, and the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And taken away by Brown. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
2 minutes.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. The Cavaliers with a new 14. The 3, and that's good. Here is Garland for 3. Garland's got 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Back to LeVert. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum down low. He's got 20. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Smart. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Into the lane. LeVert kicks to Allen. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Over to the left wing. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Mobley. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
No, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He finishes with nothing. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Down low. Mobley kicks to Green. Mobley sets the pick for Green. Rubio outside. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. LeVert the pass to Green. Shoots the 3. Rebound Boston. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. For 3. Pass to Mobley. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
For the Cavaliers, Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio.
And good to see him come through there. He's had a lot of problems at the line tonight.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Boston has possession. They trail by 16. It's stolen by Green. The 3 from Garland. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Tatum no good. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Allen kicks to Mobley. Back to Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. 5 to shoot. Mobley a screen on Smart. And Mobley throws it down.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tatum no good.
2 minutes.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. To the inside, Garland, and he converts the layup. 14 points for Darius Garland.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Tatum against Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
For 3, Mitchell. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. And put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Green left side. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Mitchell finds Mobley. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
And here's Boston. Launches a 3. Allen with the rebound. Tatum against Mitchell. Here's Mobley. No good from outside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Allen finds Garland. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And here's Minnesota now. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. To the inside, Gobert.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Allen. Cleveland calls timeout.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And please give a round of applause for your best powerhouse.
Minnesota on D. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Conley. From behind the arc. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Fires in the triple.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And he makes both free throws. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Towns. Yep, that one's good.
High percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Mitchell misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Gobert. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. A minute 9 left in the first.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here's Edwards outside. The second effort. Gobert finds Towns. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley passes to Garland. Here's Allen. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And there's the drive. Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Towns. Puts it up from the high post. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's the first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The team.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers youth dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. Towns with the creativity and explosive.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
The 3 from Mitchell. Allen finds Mitchell. Uncovered. No good there. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. McDaniels got 5.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and tries with such purpose.
For 3, Conley. Here's Towns. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so Towns nails them both. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Rejected by Mitchell. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Green's checked in for the Cavs. Rubio comes in for Garland. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Green covering.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
To the inside. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Pass to Reed. Back to Noel. Down low. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed. A slam dunk by by Reed. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 11.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Rubio passes to Mitchell. He puts up a three. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Mobley passes to Rubio. From deep, Mitchell. Top of the key, and Mobley throws it down.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson drives. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Blocked again! Pass to Allen. Right side, Green. Back to Allen. Outside, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Reed. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The three from Mitchell, and the Cavaliers, another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Prince. He got it up in time, but it could not fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
35, the Timberwolves. 28.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Ricky Rubio is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Green in at the three. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Rubio passes to Mitchell, and that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. And Mitchell with the slam.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside, Anderson fires from deep. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
From deep, Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Anderson with space. A slam dunk by Reed.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, BA, that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Donovan Mitchell. At the line.
First free throw is good. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Gobert with a screen on Rubio. The kick out to Edwards. He takes it in. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 6.
On the attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Rubio passes to Green. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
If Towns gets a good look at the 3, you feel like it's going in.
Cleveland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. For 3, Allen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The open shot by Edwards. And another basket for Minnesota.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It will be a real weapon for him.
A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Rubio. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Conley against Garland. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Wade, he's checked in for Allen. The kick out to Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Garland for 3. He drops it from range. Garland's got 6. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Towns can't connect from short range.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Okoro on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Back to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Mobley. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okoro, defended by Gobert. It's another 3 for Cleveland. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels to stop the run. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Towns. Fast break, Cleveland. Fires the 3. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Mitchell with the slam. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. From deep, Conley. The kick out to Edwards. There's the drive. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
From deep, Conley. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. The 3 from Okoro. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Conley passes to Towns. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
So both free throws good from Allen. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley, left side. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard. A little contact, not going to bother.
His second personal.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. The crossover. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Okoro on the wing. The 3 is up and stolen by Gobert. For 3, Conley hits the 3-pointer. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Mobley against McDaniels. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these
Previous plays
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Mobley with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Garland against Conley. Pass to Mobley. Garland for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Shot is good by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Edwards can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Mobley passes to Garland.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Here's Mobley. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Count it, Evan Mobley.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And here's Conley. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Daniels. Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Towns finds Edwards to the left wing. Towns has got room, plenty of room to knock down that one.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
the task ahead. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And that one's good, Towns. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now Edwards, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Towns, the screen. And Anthony Edwards gets the three.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Smart kicks to Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He dishes it to Smart, back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Brown against Edwards. Towns, a screen on Brown. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Towns.
Come on now, that is 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
Now here's Tatum. From the line, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Conley. Here's Towns to the left side wing. Gobert finds Towns. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 4. Tatum looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. No good. That's Myst number 2. He's 1 for 3. And stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The 3 from Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. There's the triple. 6 on the shot clock. Williams dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and leave no doubt.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Outside Tatum. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's Brown with the drive. Williams passes to Tatum. McDaniels knocks it loose. Conley against Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Out to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Brown. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
And still a close game as the first.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And here's Smart after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Brown the pass to Tatum. Stolen by Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Back to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Horford. 6 to shoot. That shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers doors won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group. I hear this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Gobert with the screen for Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert down low. Tatum on him.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Smart dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Left side, Edwards. The 3-ball. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists now tonight.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. To the middle. Up and in on the way. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here is Brown. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Towns with the steal. Right side, Edwards. Driving in, and Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Horford, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Noel. Drills it from outside. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Smart finds Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Now here's Prince. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. So that's foul number 2 for him. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. On defense, the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Prince, the pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noel. A 3-pointer, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Alexander Walker. Connects from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Brown, finding the lane. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
24. The Timberwolves, 26.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Gallinari, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Horford, and it's Cornett in at the 5, down low. Max is in the game for the Celtics. Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. I think we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk the player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Anderson wide open. No good on the triple. The Celtics shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Prince outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by Brogdon. Boston leading by 3.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Now here's Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. No good. Timberwolves trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Prince, the pass to Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. That 3 off the mark. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Now here's Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Now, here's Brogdon. The 3. Here's Brown. Gobert with the block. Right side Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Towns has got 11 points. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him. It's Williams with the drive. Gobert with the defensive effort. Smart against Conley. For the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Horford. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close game. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Tatum with it. On the wing, Brown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Towns against Horford. Edwards inside to tie it up. Out to Conley to take the lead. Edwards with another miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Gobert can't hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Now, Smart. Clock at 6. Pass to Cornett.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. Outside Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 22.
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
Brown against Edwards. And taken away by Brown. 1:52 left in the 4th. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels in the post. Tatum on him. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
The kick out for Tatum. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, that's what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
These moments with the game hanging in the balance is exactly what Jason Tatum dreamed about. You want to be like Kobe? Time to make some shots.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Puts it up from 17. Towns finds Conley, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Times, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another miss by Boston.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Now here's Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Tries again. Off on that one. And so it's Boston slipping by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game.
have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And they're able to recover. Got it.
Allen.
Now Smart. The kick to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Tatum passes to Brown. Clock at 6. On the wing, Tatum. Allen defending. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Tatum finds Smart. The rebound by Allen.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
From deep, Mitchell. Williams grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Garland against Smart. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
And it's Tatum missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Horford. He drops it from range.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Allen. The 3 from Okoro. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. The Cavaliers leading. To the right side. He shoots a 3. Allen can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Brown for 3. Basket's good. Tatum's got 5 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds of the talk shows tomorrow.
Williams with the screen. Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Tatum. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's Allen. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 7 points in the game.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Outside Tatum. It's stolen. The 3 from Mitchell. And And the Cavaliers, another three.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Garland. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Now Horford defending. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Smart finds Tatum. To halt the run. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's gotten his third basket of the night.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's Smart. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Pass to Allen. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Mobley outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Al Horford. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the inside, LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Mobley passes to Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Cornet. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
Jarrett Allen, 2 shots.
So both free throws good from Allen. For Boston, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Tatum from long range fires in the triple. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Inside. Blocked! Deflects the pass. All right, right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Green, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for LeVert.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen, and they're on the break. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Misses the three. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Brown for 3, and he parries his first look.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
Mitchell finds Garland. Okoro on the wing, fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Outside Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 9 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
To the middle. The kick to Tatum. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Cornette. Now Horford. Here's Cornette. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Banked it in off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Okoro. Garland with the ball. 9 points in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Boston. White, he's checked in for Brown, and Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. And Cleveland with a change here too. Rubio's checked in. There's a screen. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Brogdon from outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Malcolm Brogdon, first personal foul.
He threw good, Mobley.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so it's Cleveland continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break.
43. And let's hear it from the Jabberwocky.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Green in at the 3. It's stolen by Green. He tries for 3, and the Cavaliers another 3.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Horford finds Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 12 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Rubio passes to Mobley.
Yeah, just a great understanding of the game. Horford's defensive positioning is perfect.
There's the triple. Here's Cornette, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Brogdon from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rubio passes to Mobley. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Brogdon with the ball. Tatum passes to White. Drills it from deep. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Pass to Horford. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Outside Brogdon. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Brogdon's got his first basket.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Green finds Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Pass to White. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum against Green. Tatum inside. Green with the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 12. Whoa! Wow. Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 14 points.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Mitchell double team. Outside Rubio. Oh, from deep. Counted from distance. Rubio's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Look at Brogdon get up to hammer it down. Finishes like this get him and his teammates fired up.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Rubio's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
And it's Tatum missing. Cleveland has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the 3rd. Mobley passes to Rubio. Mitchell against White. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Now here's Brown. Here's Williams. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Out to Horford. Pass to Brown. Williams a screen on Mitchell. And here's Brown for 3. The shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Horford, pass to Williams. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Up top, Brown. Check by Mitchell. Tatum's got room. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 9 points now in the second half. Rubio passes to Mitchell. Back to Rubio. For 3. Rebound Boston. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now Tatum. Horford, a screen on Green. Tatum finds Brown. Outside Tatum. The 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Mitchell. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Smart. Mitchell, the pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Pass to Tatum. Over Green. Again, Boston.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Smart. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And that one falls for Tatum. For the Cavaliers, Okoro comes in for Green, and Garland is subbed in for Rubio. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. From deep three-point range, that shot is off. And Boston going the other way now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
No coverage that time.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Garland for three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
There's Tatum with the three. Kick out to Brown. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
That one on Mitchell.
At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line.
And he sinks the second.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown against Garland. Allen on the wing. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look. And